We see at least 3 or 4 big innovations in AI world just in the beginning of this calendar year. And many of them that no one can anticipate in last year. So don't afraid to using all this kind of advanced tools to kind of try these new ideas. I think this year, there's going to be a lot of change. And what you can do to catch up the trend is to do immediately.
So I want to talk more about AI. It's changing everything. And we've witnessed the transition from the digitization era in the early aughts to the AI era of the last 5 to 10 years, where it became more accessible to the average consumer and the average business owner. So for the busy small business owners who may be a little bit intimidated by AI, can you break down the AI sourcing tools on Alibaba.com in a way that makes it easy to understand? Specifically, what is the quick win or most immediate benefit that they can experience by using these tools, even if they're just starting to dabble with AI?
Okay, so AI actually evolves very fast. So in the beginning, actually, we heard a lot about the big models, the large language models. So every kind of company is competing on whose model is the size is bigger, is smarter, and the competition is still going on. So our kind of focus on the AI is using AI to solve the B2B problems. We are building applications on top of different models. So in the B2B area, actually, it's like in many other areas as well. So we divided the AI into 3 paradigms. The first one is about AIGC. So AIGC tools on top of your mind can be the tools that help you to writing emails, generate pictures. So we are using the AIGC tools for our suppliers to manage their products, to manage their inventories. So think about the kind of a new business owner. They started to get online and they want to kind of upload, digitize their products. So previously, they need to fill in the blankets with tens or hundreds of kind of field, taking pictures, beautify them. So now using the AIGC tools, we can help you to kind of generate all these products, contents, videos, pictures, just by click. The second part is about the chatbot. So think about the buyers and the suppliers have the time difference and the language barriers, and they need to understand each other. So now with the kind of business model, the big model, especially with the reasoning model, actually we can help the suppliers and the buyers easier to kind of get over with the language barrier, to easy to understand with each other. So what's the real requirement behind kind of the buyer's requirements and to respond accordingly. It can help to answer the buyer's questions more frequently and more precisely. And third, but not the least, is the search engine. So we see a lot of kind of search engine evolving in the search industry as well. So we launched a kind of a new search engine we call Accio, so which is a kind of a reasoning-based search engine. It can help the buyers, especially help the buyers to explore their ideas, from the inspirational ideas or to understand the trending of the certain kind of industry and to get RFQs with detailed requirements. Right, all these kind of requirements previously is very hard to kind of fulfilled by a traditional keywords-based search engine. Now it can empower the buyers to kind of reach to all these kind of ideas. And also we are linked to the world biggest industry and the product and the supplier base. So we're not only giving them ideas, we're giving them kind of real solutions as well.
So let's take a moment to zoom in on Accio. I think this is a product that has been out for a little bit now, and it's constantly evolving. Like you mentioned, the AI is always moving quickly and evolving across the board. So can you give us an overview of how Accio works specifically?
Accio actually is a significant leap forward for B2B sourcing. We introduced it at the Web Summit. It's truly the world's first AI-powered sourcing agent. The name itself, Accio, comes from Latin, meaning summon. And that's precisely what it does. It's like having a powerful tool that allows you to summon expertise, manufacturers, and products, everything you need instantly. What makes Accio so transformative for business owners? So first, it is driven by AI that understand the nuances of sourcing. It is built on 25 years of industry expertise through thousands of product categories, and especially learning what makes good supplier. This means what used to take weeks of reaction or research now happen in seconds. And it's not just fast, it's reliable. We have incorporated AI cross-validation, a credit scoring system, and an intelligent co-pilot, ensuring you get verified real-time information. This empowers you to make confident decisions, knowing you are working with trusted data. And one more thing, what I found most exciting is the breadth of Accio's network. It pulls product from the most popular advanced marketplace in the world, like Alibaba.com, 1688.com, AliExpress, and many other kind of websites. Accio is about to democratizing global trade, to lower the barrier for sourcing, make it faster, smarter, and more accessible for everyone.
And you mentioned earlier a couple main tenets of the AI capabilities that we're seeing on Accio, being the AIGC, the generated content, chatbots, and search.
Instead of spending hours manually searching for inspiration, Accio automates the heavy lifting. In fact, we surveyed over 4,000 procurement professionals across Europe and the US, and they told us the most in-demand solution is an AI-powered market summary. This is exactly what Accio can deliver. Automated market research, trend analysis, opportunity spotting, and even business plan generation. What makes Accio stand out is access to vast industry and product data allows it to provide hyper-accurate, actionable insights. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, Accio equip you with the tools to turn ideas into reality with confidence. It's your shortcut to a well-informed, effective business strategy. With Accio, you can simply ask, and it will kick out the process by browsing dozens of credible sources and analyzing the key elements. The feasibility of indoor ski results in desert environment, including energy cost implications in a hot, dry climate, the most suitable snow machines for those conditions and their cost, a detailed breakdown of your budget requirements, a list of suppliers who can meet your needs, and successful examples of similar reports for inspirations. All of that analysis is automated and structured into a comprehensive business plan for your review, revise, and act on. In a nutshell, Accio doesn't help SMEs find products. It helps them validate ideas quickly and create actionable plans without guesswork. It's about empowering business to innovate and grow with confidence.
So, one thing that I do want to take a deeper look at, and you mentioned DeepSearch. And so, once you've tackled some of the baseline biz research to get a feel for the category, the type of information you need for the market, you need to tackle the how of it all, how to actually bring your idea and your vision and your market research to life. And so, and that technical piece is a monster. So, as we try to tackle that problem for a small business owner, what kind of solutions does DeepSearch offer to help that entrepreneur feel more comfortable actually developing this product with their partner?
Sure. So when you look into kind of the real business world, when the people are looking for kind of the real products, so I can give you a few examples like we see in our search engine. So one example is like a side-by-side refrigerator with smart functions, advanced cooling technology, large capacity, and a unit price of no more than $1,000. So this is a kind of one inquiry for a particular product. So you can imagine that all these specific requirements through into the search engine. If it is a transaction search engine, probably you will get nothing. So because there's a two-man work doing together. So Accio DeepSearch, this feature changed this entirely. It automates the process. simulating how a buyer thinks when tackling these complex demands. Instead of hours or days, Accio delivers an accurate shortlist in just 1 to 2 minutes. In short, Accio reduces the need for deep industry expertise and save time, empowering users to make confident, informed decisions quickly. It is not just a tool, it's a partner in your sourcing journey.
Yeah, absolutely. It's your technical partner. It's someone who's able to really deeply understand the pieces that you're still learning. And another thing that I want to talk about with Accio's application here, as long as we're dealing with the most up-to-date information and we've got all of these great resources coming our way with the help of the density of information that it's working with, we also need to apply that to our day-to-day transactions and processes on Alibaba.com. So how are we integrating this technology and these experiences and utilizing them on Alibaba.com directly?
Great question. So first of all, we already integrate the AI into Alibaba.com search, like in the manufacturer sections. And by the end of March, we are taking it further by adding the product deep search and the business research capabilities into the kind of a search engine of Alibaba.com, which can provide our customers more kind of business insights and with more kind of information. We are going to heavily investing on the multimodality capabilities. So the people are not only using the keywords-based search, but also use the image search. You can search for anything. And also you can upload even an Excel file, for example, a file with a list of 100 different products. So previously you need to do it one by one, and now you can upload it once, and we can help you to go through all the list and give you suggestions. So what type of the products can be supplied by which suppliers, and we can provide integrated logistics service for you. So this is what I'm going to do for the Alibaba.com.
So it's really bringing all of the pieces together into one place to ultimately streamline the experience for the user.
Exactly.
There are a lot of resources that we want to cover today as well. So I want to wrap up the AI portion by talking about how we are able to fully streamline and integrate these services for our small business owners and procurement specialists. So you mentioned a lot of compelling use cases already. So how is this going to look moving forward? What will procurement look like in the near future with the support of AI?
Our mission is to make it easy to do business anywhere. And using all the kind of digitized tools, we are kind of achieving that step by step. By leveraging all this kind of large language model tools, we can help them to leveling the place. Like they don't have the time difference, don't have the kind of language barriers, can communicate more frequently and freely. And nowadays, when you see the trade actually, now, domestic trade still is a bigger portion. I think either is in US or in Europe, more than 60% of the trade is domestic trade. Why is that? Because it is easy for people to trust and to buy something from their neighbors. So it's very hard for them to first to trust and then to kind of build connections to do transactions with kind of a partner which hundreds of thousands of miles away. So leveraging all these tools by AI and by the digitization and by the networks that we build out, we want to make the global trading as easy as kind of internal trading, as easy as online shopping. So using AI, I think three things that's going to change. We think the change of the paradigm. The first is the data. So now you can retrieve data, a more kind of massive and as well as a more smart way. By leveraging the large language model and the tools that we're providing, that you can easily to access more and more kind of industry specific information, expertise information, product information in a more easy way. So it's you can access data in a faster and massive way. The second part is about the interaction model. So think about how we interact with a human, with a sourcing agent. So you will interact with this kind of sourcing engine. just like you are interacting with this kind of human agent. You can send all your requests, all your documentations to the machines. They will understand what you're asking for and do all this kind of repeating and the kind of daunting task for you, and it can streamline all the process. And the third and not least, actually, I think it will change the entire business model. So because that we can create a lot of value by leveraging AI to help you to automate and help you to kind of access to more of the supplies, the factories, products. It can save you a lot of time. And it also help you to kind of explore more opportunities. By adding all these three together, I think it will change the global trading dramatically. And think about all this kind of the big players who can hiring sourcing agent for them. Now you will have your kind of AI agent, which can do much more smarter and much more efficient way.
B2B Breakthrough is produced by Alibaba.com. To find out how Alibaba.com is empowering its customers with the tools, services, and resources they need to grow their business, visit Alibaba.com. And then make sure to search for B2B Breakthrough on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your podcasts. Make sure to follow us so you don't miss future episodes. On behalf of the team here at Alibaba.com, thanks for listening.